How's it going, guys? So first off, before I forget, I want to do a shout out to the kids at School of Science and Technology in Corpus Christi, the high school in particular, and the 8th grade young adults over there. Thanks for watching, you guys. Now this video is kind of a learn from my mistakes kind of a thing, and one of the things that I wanted to show you originally was if you got a fishing spot that you really like, be sure and check out every part of it. I mean, if there's a different launch spot, we'll give you a different look at different things. Look on Google Maps, try to find something that you've never really seen before and check it out. One of the reasons why I got into doing the videos is I wanted to show my wife my experiences and try to get the excitement that I had while I was there. Well, today being one of my mistakes was I have two cameras. I have a boom camera in the front, and I have a hat camera that I mount, and I have to adjust. Well, I adjusted it, and I don't know if it slipped, but all the footage that I got from my top camera, my main camera, my GoPro camera, was tilted down, so the footage, I didn't like it, and I particularly don't like videos where you're just looking at me or looking at the person. My thing is, it's all about the fishing. But I did get some decent footage from my front camera, and let's just see it. I did this. If y'all follow me on Facebook or Instagram, these are the fish that I caught just recently with my wife's new wake bait. Really awesome. Helix is reeling her wake bait. I don't just have to say that, but it is a pretty good wake bait. And so, you know, I'll do a little bit of voiceover, and the wind was terrible. But you know, as you know, you take what you can get, and let's go fishing. I don't know if you could see that, but it's absolutely amazing. Well, guys, what was going on here is there was lots of bait that day. I don't know if you can see, but there is a slick that runs behind me there. But they were jumping, and I couldn't figure out what it was, so I got closer and started working a topwater. It's a good sign. It was right first thing in the morning, so I was pretty excited about getting hit right away. Maybe it was oh, buddy, you're not big enough for me to keep. Decent little trout. Just started off the day, about 14. One of the things I started using was this new topwater. It's like a pencil bait, but one of the cool things about it is when you stop, the tail end kind of sits in the water, and works to be a good thing, especially for the reds. So I transitioned into a deeper part of the area, so probably about 4 to 6 feet. So I started working a Corkie, and I was doing a walk the dog underneath the water, probably about 3 feet. So you see, it's like I'm working a topwater, but it's underneath the water. Skipjack. Yeah, I noticed right away that this was a skipjack, so I figured at the very least I'll have some bait for later on. Decent sized skipjack too. It's not that big. I ended up having the last laugh on that. But if you don't know, keep some of these guys. You can use them for cut bait. Now, once I left from there, the wind was starting to pick up. I decided to go ahead and move back into a marsh area. At an opening. Just be barely slopped though. Now, one thing I do is I set my drag for like a minimum slot size red, or actually for a trout, I set it for about a 15. Well, it used to be 15 inches. And anything over about 15 inches, it will pull drag. So that's one of the ways I know about what size fish I'm catching. So you guys tell me what you think. You think it was slot? Not. I didn't even bother measuring it. It was a pretty fish, though. Again, this was one of my wife's new wake baits. It was beautiful wake bait. Yeah. Trying to show how the hook was just barely in there, but again, that's where a good rod and a good reel set at the right drag limit really comes in. Beautiful wake bait. After that, I moved in a little bit further back lakes, and one thing is, guard up. But those ones that get you right when you're unexpected. This guy was pulling drag like crazy. Now, one thing that you don't see, I mean, I know obviously you're not seeing a lot, but is I kept trying to steer him around. There was a limb sticking out of the water, and I was trying to he kept going towards that limb, and I kept trying to steer him out of it. And at one point, he couldn't help it. I'm going to end up having to get out.
I saw a dark spot. I thought it was just the clouds or something.
To get him around, get him off of it.
He hit real close.
There's nothing I can do. I had to get out. I was basically stuck in the mud until I got up. Obviously, the weight was holding it down in the mud. So he was about tired out at that point, but he definitely pulled some drag, and it turned out to be a decent fish for sure. Very unexpected. It was probably 8 feet from the boat when it hit.
Oh.
Water was approximately 6 to 8 inches, I'm going to say. It's very shallow.
At least upper slot.
Still lots of bait back there. And it was if you're unsure or haven't really sight fished before, and you just gotta watch. You just gotta look at the water, and if you're chasing down, where you're chasing mullet, it's not a bad thing. You're recognizing certain things and realize it's mullet or not. So practice on that. One of the cool things about this wake bait my wife painted was it runs pretty shallow, and it worked out. Look at that. It was nice. It was a good one.
It's always those unexpected ones are the best. What do you think? 28? 29?
Again, if y'all know, my top camera was, you can see it was tilted too far down, and it was not good. It was very irritating to me, so I didn't even bother showing you any of it. It was 28 exactly. Beautiful fish. Tight lines, guys. See you on the next one.